First off, I have to apologize. I'm not going to teach you to predict the future or read people's minds. The goal is to learn how to make predictions as you read. So what is a prediction? A prediction is a guess of what you think will happen in the reading based on what you already know and the clues you see. Making predictions helps students become an active participant in the reading process. Rather than just sit back and listen to the story, you now become a detective and are trying to look for clues to see what will happen next. Once you make a prediction, you are listening to see if you are right. The goal of making predictions is not necessarily to get all the predictions right. Don't worry if you're slightly off or wrong. The goal is to get you to think about what you're reading. You can make predictions before and while you read. I'm going to show you two examples. One using the book, The Digger and the Duckling, and the other using an article on great white sharks. Before you read, look at the title and front and back cover. Ask yourself, what do I think will happen in the book? Like a detective, look for clues or evidence as to what you think the book will be about. You can find clues in the words and pictures. For example, when I look at the cover of The Digger and the Duckling, I see a duck and 3 construction machines. Based on the title, The Digger and the Duckling, I think this book will be about the duck and the yellow machine, the digger, since it looks like he's digging dirt. It also looks like the story will take place on a construction site. On the back cover, I see duck prints running all over the machine tracks. So maybe the duckling causes a bit of trouble on the construction site. When you make predictions, you can write them down or keep them in your head. You can also look at the first couple of pages, read about the author, and look at the table of contents, which are the titles of the chapters. And ask yourself the same question. What do I think will happen in the book? For example, when I look at the inside cover of this book, I read this. Digger and the other big trucks love to build. But when a lost duck waddles on the job site, Digger and his friends learn to do more than just scoop and hoist and push. They learn to become family. So let me make this prediction. The duckling is looking for her family, and the trucks will have to learn to take care of her. Again, I'm looking for the clues in the pictures and words. Then, as you read, think about this. Is my prediction correct? Also, as you read, when you get to really exciting parts, you can stop and think, what do I think will happen next? To make predictions as you read, think of what's happened so far in the book, what clues you have, and what the characters are like to make your prediction. For example, the duckling has wandered on the construction site, and it seems like the trucks are angry. I predict they want the duckling to leave. Now as I read, I will check to see if I'm right. This is a great way to be involved and an active participant in the reading process. As you read, you're turning into a detective and looking for clues. Now let's practice predictions with this article. But before we move on, if you found any value so far in the video, smash the like button so this video can spread and help more people. Now, back to predictions. We want to read the title, look at the picture, and the mini subtitles. Here is my prediction. I think this article will talk about great white sharks that live off the coast of California. We will learn if there's too many or if they're endangered. Now as I read, I'm looking for clues as a detective. Here is my challenge for you. Find books and articles that you enjoy and interest you. Before you read, I want you to make a prediction. Then, as you go through the book, check to see if you are right. Also, as you read, stop and make predictions. And if you really want to challenge yourself, when you make a prediction, explain why you think you're right. The more you practice this skill, the better reader you'll become. I have a complete workbook in the video description to help you with the process. You can either print out the PDF or make a copy of the Google Slides and type on it. Make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.